You can trust me. I will never judge you. I will never tell anyone. But before you were married to Caleb, were you ever involved with Tonio?
Was I ever involved with Tonio? No. Why do you ask that?
You were very nervous when Tonio got off the plane, and earlier when he called.
Well, you know, Meg, that's because I am in a very difficult situation here. Your whole family hates Tonio because of what he put you through, especially Caleb. Now, he's got some very important modeling connections, you know, and if it wasn't for him, I probably never would have gotten this Mary Elizabeth job. I just cannot afford to make Tonio an enemy.
Julie, if you were ever involved with Tonio and you haven't told Caleb, you have to tell him, because Tonio's going to find a way to hold it over you for the rest of your life.
I was never involved with Tonio, Meg.
Before I was married to Josh, I did some things that I wasn't exactly proud of.
I don't want to
And I was scared to tell him because I thought his feelings for me would change. I thought I would lose him. But if a marriage isn't based on honesty, it's not based on anything. I did tell him. And it was hard. But he finally forgave me. Caleb loves you so much. You've just got to trust that he will understand and forgive you too.
Excuse me, either one of you seen Cal?
This has been such a sad time for all of us, and that's why I didn't say anything to anybody, even you, Tom. But Casey believes so strongly in family and love and life going on, and I'm sure that he would want me to tell you all now that Tom and I are going to have a baby.
Honey, that's great. When did you find out?
Yesterday.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because I didn't think it was an appropriate time, but then Craig convinced me that now it was. Oh, honey, it's just terrific.
Another grandchild starting to feel old. Congratulations. I think it's terrific.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Mama?
Lila, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Katie's very, well, she's been asking for a daddy.
Oh, honey, Daddy's not here. No, it's just Mommy and you.
Hi.
Why couldn't you listen to me? Why couldn't you just let me go?
Because I love you. And I think you still love me. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, now I know what Dr. Samuels told you the day you left. Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Ultra Pampers Plus, the only diaper with the air dry system, because healthy skin begins with dry skin.
She's very dry.
Her clothes stay drier.
Perfect for little girls. I really liked it. Brianna liked it, too.
Exactly what you want is dryness.
Introducing the driest Pampers ever. New Ultra Pampers for girls.
Drier, definitely drier.
No leaking. No leakage.
They're made especially for girls.
New Ultra Pampers for girls. More absorbent and 50% faster. To help stop leaks in the middle where girls need it most.
Her sheets were drier. Her jammies were dry. She's dry in the morning. Yeah, overnight.
My little girl stays dry right in here.
Around her legs.
We think it's wonderful.
Are you my dry little girl?
New Ultra Pampers for girls and boys for drier, happier babies.
She's a happy baby and I'm a happy mother.
To get the job done right, count on the right paint.
Come to Sears' 4th of July paint sale. Our best-selling Easy Living flat finish interior paint is reduced to just $9.96.
So see you at Sears.
Sale ends July 7th, so hurry.
This awful itch. Won't anything stop it fast?
Lanacaine will. Lanacaine shuts off the itch like a switch, instantly. Look, Benadryl can't. Cordaid can't. Hydrocortisones can't. Only Lanacaine cream actually quiets the itch nerves that cause every itch, instantly, on contact. So for the fastest relief of every itch, get Lanacaine.
Lanacaine does shut off the itch. Like a switch, instantly.
I wish I could tell you how or where.
It's okay. I know why you didn't tell me. How could you tell me after the awful things that I said to you? I never should have lost it that way, Barbara. I mean, I knew how vulnerable you were. I never should have blown up at you like that. It's just that I've been in D.C. for such a long time, and I missed you so much. And then to get hit with that anonymous letter almost the minute that I got home. But no, I didn't even try to see your side. I didn't even listen to you.
I was wrong, Hal. I lied to you. I didn't tell you the truth about Adam. I was wrong.
Hey, we both made mistakes. All I know is that my life is empty and pointless without you. When I called you on the phone, when everybody called you on the phone and told you how sorry I was and that all I wanted was for you to come home, why didn't you believe me?
It's not that I didn't believe you. I just thought that you'd be better off without me.
You thought wrong. Barbara, you are pregnant with our child. Don't you know what that means to me, to us?
Yes.
Come home with me now. Come home with me. Paul misses you so much. Barbara, a lot's happened since you've been gone.
I know. I called Kim's, and the babysitter said that they were at Casey's funeral.
Did she also tell you about Margot?
What about Margot?
Well, Mama didn't even congratulate us.
Oh, well, you know, she's probably uncomfortable with Casey's mother here.
I didn't tell you guys that Mama and Casey were trying to have a second child.
Well, I'm sure she's having a lot of mixed emotions right now. I guarantee you she's very, very happy for us.
And if Casey were here, he'd be doing cartwheels in his wheelchair.
Thanks, guys.
Well, I better get over to Lucinda's, pick up Bryant, head to the Snyder's, say goodbye, and catch up with you later, okay?
Well, you better, because you're not getting on that plane to Montego tonight without a proper goodbye.
I promise.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mr. D.A. Congratulations to both of you.
Thanks. Sweetie, I can understand you not telling Lila about this yesterday, but why didn't you tell me?
Because I guess I was hoping that before I did, you would understand what I did for Casey.
Honey, we're finally having the baby we've always wanted together. Let's let that be our first priority from here on in, okay?
Well, it's great that Lily gave you the afternoon off. You've got to come down. We're going to have a big picnic supper by the pond.
Thanks, Meg, but I'll have to see. I'm waiting here on a couple of apartments that I might look at tonight.
Oh, no luck this morning?
Well, I saw a few places, but none that felt right. So I guess I'll be staying at Cal's for the time being.
What in the world is the holdup on this gourmet food? What are y'all doing in here? You barely got things started.
Just having a little girl talk.
Just getting to know each other better.
Well, I guarantee you that the better you get to know my beautiful wife, the more you're gonna love her. Oh, listen, why don't you leave these domestic chores for a while? We're going to town. I gotta run an errand for Cal.
Hey, Mum's the word on this. Before we left for Waco, I ordered a strand of pearls for Emma, but I wanted them to engrave the clasp, and they couldn't get it done before we left, so it's going to be ready today. Caleb's going into town to pick it up for me so I can give it to Emma when we're all together.
That's nice.
I gotta get that receipt for you. You know where this is, right?
Yeah.
Sims Jewelers?
Right, yeah, I know where it is.
I'm looking for something to match these earrings. I understand you made them for Mr. Tonio Reyes?
I thought they looked familiar. May I see one, please?
Of course. There.
Yes. I remember Mr. Reyes requesting the tiny initials on the back in case of theft. Ah, yes, there they are. M.R. It's Meg, isn't it? Meg Reyes?
Yes, yes. My husband thinks of everything.
So I'm just gonna get washed up and then we'll go, okay?
Well, I can't, baby. I promised Meg that I was going to help her with supper tonight.
Oh, no. You go on with him. I'm sure you could use the time alone to be with your husband since you've been away to Seattle for so
No,
long.
I'm not going to leave you with all of this work to do. No. I insist, all right? You go on without me, and we'll catch up on stuff later.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Link, as long as you're here, you ought to come down to the pond with us. And since you'll be with us, why don't you go ahead and have supper? More the merrier, right, Julie?
Sounds good.
Let's go.
I won't ask you about Tonio anymore, but if you ever want to talk...
Thank you, Meg.
Hello?
Meg, I didn't realize you were still in town. How nice to hear your voice.
Well, I can't say the feeling is mutual, Tonio.
Hey, you made it.
How you doing, man?
Right.
Mom and Dad asleep?
Yeah, we weren't expecting you until noon.
Let's let them sleep for once. When did you learn to make coffee?
You have been gone for a while.
Nothing brightens your morning like mountain-grown Folgers. Mountain-grown coffee has more enticing aroma and richer flavor than any other kind.
Got a little thicker on the neck, man. You guys don't change. You never did let us. Mom, baby. Oh.
I'm winning.
Snack time.
Have some Country Crock cheese snacks. They taste great.
So great, I'll keep snacking.
And I'll keep playing.
You have all the luck.
Yes, but you have all the Country Crock.
Shed's Country Crock spreadable cheese products, made with 100% natural cheese, but with fewer calories and less cholesterol.
I wish the person who put those tires on the playground had to wash my kids' clothes. So much dirt and tire smut. I gave up until Tide with bleach.
Colors are bright with Tide with bleach. And those whites? Take a dirty sock. Gets only this white with other detergents, but Tide with bleach gets it gleaming white.
It brings back the brightness and newness. Thanks, Marlene Brigette.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Is it free speech or filth?
In my opinion, that's obscene.
The battle over sex and censorship. A special edition of 48 Hours, Wednesday at 10, 9 Central.
I need to speak with Julie on a business matter. Is she there?
I'm not sure. I'll see. He says it's a business matter.
It's probably about the shoot tomorrow. Excuse me. Hello, Tonio?
Julie, I just wanted to remind you to bring your signed contract with you tomorrow to the shoot.
Okay. And is the shoot going to be on location or over at Dean's studio?
On location.
Well, I guess I should get the address then, shouldn't I?
Oh, you already know it. My penthouse. Ted Pickering decided he wanted to do the layout in my bedroom.
Oh, I don't think so. Not unless you're nowhere around and your new executive is there.
Look, Julie, if you're going to be difficult to work with, maybe I should suggest to the Mary Elizabeth people that we find another girl. One with a professional attitude.
Well, that's just fine with me, Tonio. But those are my terms, and those are the terms that we agreed to in our contract. So if you don't honor them, I walk.
So you're going to give all of this up on a technicality? I don't believe that.
Well, I would rather lose this job and...
Oh, I'm not talking about your job. I'm talking about your marriage. I know Caleb doesn't know that you and I were lovers, I would hate to be the one to have to break that news to him.
I already told him everything.
Oh, really? Well, then you won't mind if he and I have a man-to-man chat about it.
You do that, Tonio, and I'm just gonna have to tell Ted Pickering that I can't do this job because you're causing problems over technicalities. Now, I know what a deadline that Mary Elizabeth people are on, and I know how much that they want me, so I don't think this is gonna sit too well with them.
Look, my new executive will be in place by next week.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's just not good enough.
What? All right, send her in. Did Colin Crowley return my calls? All right, leave another message at his hotel suite.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, rough day.
Yes, but I think if you'll have dinner with me tonight, things might brighten up a little bit.
Oh, how can I refuse? But remember, we can't be seen together, so maybe we should order something in over at your place.
We can't do that. We're doing a shoot at my place tomorrow. They'll be moving in equipment tonight. Why don't we just get room service at your suite at the Lakeview Towers?
Lovely. Tonio, I hate to bring this up right now, but my lawyer is pressing me about this partial payment I told him I'd give him before we go to court. You did say that you'd be willing to advance me some money.
When do you need it?
This afternoon.
How much?
$25,000. I promise I will pay you back as soon as Sean...
Please. Cynthia, get Ed Brewster over at Oakdale Savings. Tell him I'll be making a withdrawal of $30,000 from my personal account. I'll be down soon to pick it up. In cash. Thank you. Well, the extra $5,000 is for any incidental expenditures.
You are the kindest, most generous man I've ever met.
Maybe, but I must admit I have ulterior motives. This palimony suit is going to cause a lot of embarrassment and bad publicity for Sean and Montgomery & Associates. That will help me settle a very, very old score.
Hi, Ed.
Hi.
Hi, guys. I thought you guys were heading back to work.
Well, we were, and then we said the heck with it. I mean, it's really a day to celebrate with family anyway.
Celebrate what?
You didn't tell him?
No.
You want to tell him?
No. Come on. What?
Margot and I are having a baby.
My baby wrote me a Dear John letter. She's gone and vanished. She says it's better.
Hi, Clem.
Oh, Linda, I thought you'd vanished.
I did, with Vanish Drop-Ins, the easy bowl cleaner. I can't brush every day, so I drop in a Vanish Drop-Ins to help keep me clean and fresh between brushings.
Prettiest porcelain I ever seen. Wanna vanish together?
Oh, I love it when you talk clean.
Vanish Drop-Ins. Clean and simple.
Your sensitive skin needs pampering, but you need all the protection you can get. Introducing Lady Speed Stick Antiperspirant Sensitive Skin Formula. Hypoallergenic, maximum protection. New Lady Speed Stick Sensitive Skin Formula.
We bake pearls made of denture material in this blueberry pie to prove how powerfully Efferdent, America's leading denture cleanser, removes this tough stain, even in between. Efferdent, stronger than stains.
Fiber laxatives. A woman who takes one when she's constipated is very much a lady in waiting. You take it and wait. Take it again and wait. Take more and wait. Because with any fiber laxative, you may have to take it for 3 days to get relief, and it can cause bloating. Why do that to yourself? Take Correctol. Correctol gives a woman the relief she wants. Gentle, overnight relief. Correctol, the gentle laxative more women prefer.
Attention party animals. The Pastry Club proudly presents an evening of poetry and pasties.
That should say pastries.
Either way, it sounds like a fun evening. Then it's an all-new Dave Thomas comedy show.
I'm Johnny J. Folsom, and I was born in jail.
He's the master of disguise and sultan of silliness. Dave Thomas tonight. Watch Guiding Light today.
Glad I finally remembered Inspector Norton was sitting down there. Otherwise, he would have been there all night.
I was just thinking about Margot. How she carried out Casey's wishes. She must be going through a very difficult time right now, especially if there's going to be an investigation.
I'm very worried about her. But at least she's got Tom and her family to help her through it. And we'll be there tomorrow.
Couldn't have been easy making that decision. You know, we make so many decisions in this life, and some of them sometimes seem so insignificant at the time, and later on they become, well, some of the most important moments of our life.
Decisions like taking off your wedding ring?
Yes.
Why?
I felt I no longer had the right to wear it.
Decision wasn't yours alone to make, Barbara. We're in this marriage together. And pretty soon there'll be another one. I can't wait to get home and tell Paul about this. You are coming home with me, aren't you, Barbara?
Julie? I don't know what Tonio said to you on the phone when he called before, but don't let him get to you. Really. Really, don't give him the satisfaction.
I guess you must hate him even more than Caleb does, huh?
What I hate most about Tonio was the hold he had over Maggie. I mean, he had you running so scared. He did, Meg. That she didn't even confide in me.
But I finally did. And now he can't hurt either one of us ever again.
Look who came to say goodbye.
Hello, hello.
Craig, hi.
Up you go.
Where's Caleb?
I had to send him to the bank before it closes. Listen, Meg, Josh, thanks a lot for coming up. It really meant a lot to my mother.
I just wish there was something more we could do.
Yeah. I went by Walsh Towers to check on Ellie, but Lucinda said she wasn't in. I was wondering if you'd do me a favor. Could you give this to her in case I don't catch up to her before I go?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So what's up, bud?
Dad, can we see the animals? Oh, we got a whole barn full of new little piggies.
Let's go.
You know what little piggies look like? Huh?
I gotta make a phone call. Call Waco. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You were lucky that Josh was so understanding about your past with Tonio.
Well, everybody's done something in the past that they're not exactly proud of. Caleb was no angel.
Meg, you said I could trust you, right?
I meant it.
I was involved with Tonio for a short time, right before I met Caleb. Of course, Caleb doesn't know, and Tonio's taking great pleasure in holding that over my head.
I had a feeling.
I don't know why or how I could ever be involved with this man. I mean, I don't know how I could have ever been that stupid.
You think you were stupid? I married him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know this was hard for you to admit to me. I'm glad you did. But guess what? Now you have to admit it to Caleb. You have to.
$1,500. Wow.
What do you mean it's not ready yet? All right. But you better have it here on the dot. This has happened too many times lately. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Snyder, but the engraver is still running behind. Now, he has promised that he'll have Mr. Strickland's pearls here by 4:30.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to hang around. There's no reason to go all the way back to Luther's Corner.
Well, as I say, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's not your fault. Listen, can I use the phone? I just want to call my wife.
Of course.
Thanks. Meg, Caleb, is Julie there? Can you put her on?
Okay. Julie, it's Caleb.
Thank you. Hey, BB, what's up?
Hey. Well, it looks like the pearls aren't going to be ready until 4:30, so I was just calling to see if you had any errands you wanted me to run while I was in town.
Actually, yes. I need you to stop by Jessica Griffin's office and pick up my contract for Mary Elizabeth. I have to sign it before the shoot tomorrow.
So does that mean that Tonio's agreed to all your terms?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be signing it.
You know, while I'm at Jessica's office, if she has a minute to talk, I think I'll see if she has any more suggestions on how we can get joint custody of your kids.
Baby, I don't want you to do that. Please, I told you I don't want to put my children through that ever again.
Okay, just a suggestion. You okay? You sound pretty upset.
Well, of course I'm upset. I miss you. You're all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here, and... Will you tell me you love me?
You know that I do.
I just want you to say it.
I love you, and I always will. Okay, I will. Bye.
She thinks I can't cook. Wait till she tastes this.
Can I help?
No, everything is under control. Oh, Peter Pan.
Something smells very good in there.
Only 780 of the finest freshly roasted peanuts in every jar.
I'm getting hungry.
Be patient. Ooh, eat some peanut butter anytime you can. Only if it's Peter Pan.
Imagine if you could look inside your batteries, if you could see how much power they have left. Well, now you can. Introducing the Copper Top Tester. Absolutely free, only from Duracell.
I can't believe this report is due this afternoon. What is that?
Craft-free Italian.
You carry Italian dressing in your purse.
Hey, I love Italian.
Obviously.
You want some?
No, thank you. No, it's too much fat.
Oh, no, this is craft-free. See, fat-free, cholesterol-free.
This sounds great.
Just try it.
New from Kraft. Kraft-free Italian non-fat dressing. Fat-free, cholesterol-free. But feel free to love the taste.
Wonder if they make ranch. But they do.
Hello?
Whoopsie daisy, don't worry. Brand new Liquid Clorox 2.
New Liquid Clorox 2 makes colors and whites prettier than ever.
Brand new Liquid Clorox 2.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
I did not plant this bomb.
Is there no way out?
I'm being set up.
Are you a dead man?
Yes.
When the trap is set.
You're telling me Mr. Everest was trying to kill you?
Yes, good. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Now, Philip could take the fall.
Spaulding is guilty as hell.
Guiding Light, weekdays.
This is CBS. In his new movie, Tom Cruise races with danger. But what's it like for the real-life men of racing on hard copy?
Get the hard facts tonight at 7 on TV6. Then stay tuned for Entertainment Tonight at 7:30. That's all tonight on TV6.
Never gonna let you go. Gonna hold you in my arms forever.
No one could love our kids more than we do. We want to nurture them and nourish them forever. Introducing them to Mr. Turkey can help. Because Mr. Turkey is so deliciously low in fat and high on taste, you might just start a healthy habit they could hold on to for a lifetime. That way, with great-tasting Mr. Turkey, when you're not holding them, they'll still be holding on to something good. Mr. Turkey.
If you are seriously injured in an accident, this machine could save your life. It could also cost you your life savings. This machine only costs 25 cents, and your call to Hutchins & Hutchins could save you from financial disaster and protect your life savings.
Hutchins & Hutchins may help you.
Hutchins & Hutchins specializes in automobile accidents and personal injury. Call 282-1212. Hutchins & Hutchins, attorneys helping injured people recover.
Bringing you breaking news first. 5:30 live, only on TV6. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Caleb, how did you get in here? This is an expensive shop. Or did you strike oil on the farm? I had an interesting conversation with your wife earlier today.
Tonio, the only reason Julie talks to you is because she has to because of her work. So if you're trying to bait me,
yeah, well, just tell her to stop stalling and sign that contract we drew up.
I'm not going to tell Julie anything, Tonio. She can handle her own career. And if I had it my way, she'd have turned you down flat.
You'd have her give up $50,000.
Tonio, this is going to come as a big shock to you, but there are more important things in this world than money. I'll be back at 4:30, Mr. Sims.
Ah, Mr. Reyes, what can I do for you today?
Hello, Mr. Sims. I'm looking for a gift for a lady. She's very elegant, a brunette. I think gold rather than silver. I'm thinking perhaps a brooch, maybe with diamonds, emeralds.
I have a few pieces in particular that I think you might like. Now, all these pieces are very understated, very sophisticated.
I like this one very much. How much is that?
$1,500.
That would be fine. I would like to give it to her this evening. Would it be possible to have that engraved this afternoon so that I could pick it up at, say, 4:30 or so?
For you, Mr. Reyes, I'm certain it can be arranged.
Thank you, Mr. Sims.
So come on, who else have you guys told?
The three of you, Dad and Lila.
And then, of course, we'll tell Leanne and Lisa, but other than that, we want to keep it under wraps, you know, at least until I'm through my first trimester. Because there's going to be an awful lot of publicity surrounding the investigation. I definitely don't want my pregnancy to be a part of that, because you know how reporters will twist things around.
Well, looks like I'm not the only one who decided to goof off this afternoon.
Hi, Deb.
Hi. Well, since we're all here, how about a barbecue tonight? What do you say?
Hey!
Well, Margot and I are going to spend a quiet evening at home, Dad. Sorry.
Party food.
I can understand that. Franny, Sean, how about you two? You can invite your sister.
Well, thanks, Doc. I'll give her a call. She's up at the Walsh's.
Yeah, let me show you these.
The phone's right over there. He's off the phone. Why don't you call Andy and see if he can make it?
I don't think he can. He's working at the yacht club tonight.
Oh. How about Mom and Mag? Maybe they'd like to come.
You know what? I'm going to go check and see if Adam's up from his nap.
Okay.
Could you maybe cool it about having everybody here for dinner tonight? It's so hard pretending we're the happy couple, especially when we both know it couldn't be further from the truth.
But it could be the truth.
Not as long as every time I see Susan, I think of you making love to her. I'm going to check on Chris.
Try the hot dogs so full of lean, fresh meat that they plump when you cook them. Ballpark Franks. Handsome carrying case not included. While we've never put sugar or filler into Ballpark Franks, we have recently added something. About an inch. Announcing new Ballpark bun-size Franks. As always, they plump when you cook them.
Once upon a time, the little wizard was asked to change the royal baby's diapers. And so, he did. Introducing Kleenex Huggies for him and for her. They stop leaks like no other diaper. With a soft waistband, leakage control shields, and extra padding in just the right place for him and for her. So babies in every kingdom can live happily ever after. New Huggies for him and her, the newest members of the Huggies family.
Yeah, sure, I'm Spiffy's for furniture. Soft towels and furniture polish, all in one. So I dust and polish in just a wipe. With no waxy buildup. Try me and the 4 other Spiffys.
That's right!
We cut the work down to a wipe.
Who are the brightest kids in America? Mom's rated thicker, vivid, higher than Clorox 2 for making colors and whites look cleaner. So, who are the brightest kids in America?
Mine are. Don't just get them clean, get them vivid.
You know, we can't just pretend that these last months that I've been away have never happened.
I don't think we can. I don't think that we should. We've got a lot of things to talk about. But I think the place to work it out is at home. You said you still love me?
I never stopped loving you, Hal.
When you told me that I should
get ready to divorce you, you kept saying that it was over. I gotta tell you, some rather unattractive things ran around in my head.
What things?
Duncan told me that Beatrice and Brian were having problems, and I knew that you and Brian were engaged once, and I found out Brian was hiding you on his property.
Brian was a very good friend to me. In fact, he's on his way right now to the Isle of Skye to try to work things out with Beatrice.
All right, that's Brian, but Visconti. Now, everybody knows this guy is a womanizer,
Hal.
and you were staying at his villa, Barbara.
Franco was a friend, too. The night I left Oakdale, I just wanted to get as far away as I could, so I chose Rome. I chose Rome because I knew that Franco would give me work if I needed it. And as far as Brian goes, he's an old friend. I trust him.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry I brought it. I had to bring it up, but I guess it's not important. What's important is that I found you, and we are going to have the child that we always wanted. Will you come home with me, Barbara? When I think about Lila losing Casey, life's too short not to squeeze out every moment of happiness you can. We were happy once. I think we can be happy again. Will you come home with me?
Okay.
I love you so much. I'm never going to let anything come between us again.
Craig stopped by to say bye. Do you want to come in? Everybody's in the kitchen.
Kim, wait a minute. Look, I will do anything to make things right between us. Anything. As much as I want to, I can't change what happened.
I just feel as if I don't know you anymore. I feel as if our whole foundation, everything that we've built together, is gone. Because the trust is gone.
All right.
I'm gonna miss you. I just wish you weren't going.
Yeah,
I know
well.
you have to get back to Sierra.
You got it.
And hey, Brian, I'm gonna miss you. Are you gonna miss me too? Yes.
Now listen, Mama's gonna come around. She will. No amount of worrying is gonna make it happen any faster. I want you to use your energies and thoughts, concentrate on delivering this beautiful, wonderful new niece or nephew, whatever it is. Deal?
Deal. Well, I'm gonna hold her to that.
Good. You gonna keep me posted on the investigation? Okay. All right, I think it's time that we head over to Mama's, pick up our baggage, and then go to Lucinda's because the pilot's meeting us at 5 o'clock.
Craig, maybe you ought to come over to Mama's with you.
Not while Maureen's there. Dr. Samuels told you to avoid stress. Do it some other time.
I think Tom's right. Well, bye, everybody. It was wonderful to see all of you again.
Bye.
Sean, you keep those royalty checks coming my way, okay?
Mail checks. Right, the car. Come on.
See you later. See you later.
You're awfully quiet over here.
Oh, I was just thinking about Casey. You know, when I went back to the hospital, I walked by the lab, and I half expected to hear his laughter from the inside. Life is not always fair.
I know. I know it must have been hard for you and Mom when Susan showed up at Lila's today.
She had every right to be there for me.
I know, Daddy. I know.
Kim's going to have to understand that.
Well, if somebody show me where the charcoal is, I'll get everything started.
Oh.
Thanks, that'd be great, Sean.
Yeah, I think the stuff is in the shed. Let me show you.
All right.
Look together. Did you call your mom?
No, not yet. I wanted to make sure you didn't have any objections.
No. No, of course not.
You said before that we've lost trust. Now, what do I do to win that back?
Oh, if I knew that, I guess we wouldn't be standing here like strangers.
There's got to be something I can do.
Believe me, if I had any answer at all, I would give it to you. But I don't know.
Are you confused about oat bran? I'm not surprised. One day you hear it's a cure-all, the next you hear it's hype. You don't know what to believe. But there's one cereal that's been good for you for almost 100 years. Nabisco shredded wheat. It's pure whole wheat with plenty of fiber, with no added fat and no added sugar or salt. Don't be confused about breakfast. Try Nabisco shredded wheat. It's good today, and it'll be good tomorrow.
In recent years, doctors have discovered a flaw in eggs. They're extremely high in cholesterol, and a diet high in cholesterol and fat can contribute to the risk of heart disease. Nutritionists at Fleischmann's have found a way to overcome this flaw with Fleischmann's Egg Beaters, the only egg substitute that's 99% real egg with 0 cholesterol and 0 saturated fat. Next time you'd love an egg, crack open a carton. Fleischmann's Egg Beaters, the great-tasting egg without a flaw.
Now you're cooking healthy, salt-free. I love Mrs. Dash. Shaking on the flavors, sexy, healthy. I love Mrs. Dash.
Mrs. Dash, 14 herbs and spices for healthier flavor instead of salt.
Your heart will thank you.
Want to see this dull, dry hair disappear?
Like magic?
Try some magic.
A touch of VO5 Hairdressing's 5 natural conditioners makes dull, dry hair look radiant.
More manageable, too.
Try some magic.
VO5 for healthier looking hair.
Tonight, a whole new kind of taste. Ragu, fresh Italian pasta sauce.
How fresh could it taste? Now that tastes fresh. Ragu fresh Italian, cooked with more crushed tomatoes for more fresh tomato taste.
Okay. I keep thinking about poor Lila. I can't imagine what it would be like to have somebody in your life that you love so much and then just have them ripped out. You know, if I do tell Caleb about Tonio, and if he doesn't walk out on me right then and there...
That's not gonna happen, Julie.
Well, one thing is for sure, he's never gonna let me keep that Mary Elizabeth job.
Well, it seems to be a small price to pay.
Well, Meg, you know, it's $50,000 for the first year, yes. With that kind of money, we could fix up this old house. We could even set aside a little money to start our own family.
I know that you've never had money, and I understand that. But I learned the hard way. Tonio's money comes with strings attached.
All right, we've run out of patience. We've come to take you bodily down to the farm.
what?
There, John.
Remember that little date we had at the farm? What do you mean? No, come on, let's go.
Please.
We're going.
Ice cream! Ice cream! I need 2 more minutes to finish the ice cream, please.
2 minutes?
You
got it, 2 minutes, that's it. I'll get the phone. What if you got that phone? 2 minutes.
I got it all right. You all try.
Hello, Snyder residence. Oh. Hi, Iva.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you'd reconsider. Think about coming down to Montega, spend some time with us?
Oh, well, not now. Maybe down the road in a few months or something.
I mean, I could just go inside, call Sierra, tell her I'm going to be a little bit later. I mean, Brian's having a good time here with you and Kate.
Well, we love spending time with you, too. But, you know, maybe you should get back to your mommy and your wife at home. And besides, Kate and I have to learn how to live in this house by ourselves again. Hmm?
There we go. Lila, I'm going to church. Are you leaving now, Craig?
Yeah.
Safe flight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. I know it would have meant a great deal to Casey. Bye, sweetheart. Bye. Lila, if you'd like to come to church with me.
Oh, no, thanks. I want to stay here for Kate.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right.
Mama, I know how Maureen feels about Margot, but I hope you don't let her influence you. I mean, you didn't even congratulate Margot on her good news.
I just lost my husband. I'm not in a mood to celebrate someone else's good fortune.
I understand that, Mom, but
you do? Do you really understand that? If you were in my position, would you be that forgiving? I'm sorry, honey. It's just I've been trying to be strong all day. I've just... oh, Lord, I don't have any strength left.
You know, I do understand, Ma. There was a time when I thought I lost my wife.
But you didn't. She came back. And I know that Casey's never going to come back. Well, don't you think you should be going now? It's getting kind of late.
Fine, Ma.
Craig. I'm just going to miss you. I just love you so much.
I love you too, Mama. Try to remember that Margot loves you. Come on, big guy.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Ever notice that the best signs are so easy to read, they're unmistakable? Here's the home pregnancy test created with this idea in mind. Fact Plus. Only Fact Plus comes with this remarkable cube. A plus sign appears if you're pregnant. A minus sign if you're not. Unmistakable Fact Plus. With signs this easy to read, you'll know if you'll need a sign like this. Fact Plus. Easy to read, so you know for sure.
Who wears short skirts? We wear short skirts. If you dare wear short skirts, Nair for short skirts.
Nair leaves legs smoother longer than shaving. Cotton rubbed on both legs proves it. The Nair leg is smoother.
If you dare wear short skirts, Nair for short skirts.
Now new tropical formula Nair with cocoa butter and vitamin E.
Oh, hi, Anne. Listen, I've only got a minute, but I can talk. I'm just cleaning.
Introducing Pine Sol Spruce Ups, the pre-moistened cleaner in a cloth.
Sure, I can talk and clean. It's easy when you don't need a sponge spray or paper towels.
New Pine Sol Spruce Ups do it all. They clean, wipe, and dry in one stroke.
You ought to try them. They do a great job. Listen, I've got to run.
Free up your day. Spruce up with Spruce Ups in lemon or fresh scent. It's new.
Be sure and give Lenore my best, Iva. Mm-hmm. Let me know if you're coming home tomorrow now so that I can come and pick you up at the airport.
I think it's a good idea that we're going to fly home early.
Yeah.
Lord, I look forward to the day when you and Iva can sit down together and break bread comfortably, son.
So do I, Dad. But I have a feeling that that's up to Iva. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I love you too. Bye-bye. Iva sends her love to everyone. Ooh, you found that spring okay, huh?
Yeah, and the water was freezing. Where should I put this?
Put it right here so I can cut into it.
No, 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 Mama.
Yes,
this is
yes,
our
yes,
picnic.
yes,
No, you
yes.
and
No,
Papa
no, you
went down
listen
to
to your
the pond and
daughter-in-law.
relax.
You got an appointment with the pond. Let's go.
Seriously.
Come on.
There's some iced tea there if you want
Oh,
something.
thanks. Can we take these hampers down to the pond?
No, they're not quite ready. Why don't you take Link down to the pond so you can help Cal keep Mama occupied so she doesn't ask too many questions about Caleb?
Sounds good. Don't be long.
All right.
I just realized.
Yeah.
We've got those 2 huge lemonade jugs.
Oh, God. No, we
Maybe
can't
I better
carry
stop.
them.
No, maybe I better stop one of the guys and have them carry these down.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Right back. Link! Link! Hi. Do you think that you could carry these down to the pond for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
Julie, we have to talk.
Not now.
Every time I'm around your husband, I feel like a damn hypocrite.
I know, but not now. Okay?
And soon. Real soon.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've just been thinking a lot about what you said. And I've decided I definitely have to tell Caleb about Tonio. And I'm gonna do it tonight.
My apologies to Mr. Strickland for the delay.
I'll tell him. I'm sure it's not a problem.
Well, Caleb, I didn't expect to see you twice in one day. How pleasant. Mr. Sims?
Ah, Mr. Reyes, your pin is in the back. I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Remember to tell Julia I need her at that shoot tomorrow with a signed contract in her hands.
I'm not your messenger boy, Tonio.
Fine. Then just give my regards to Meg.
You got a lot of gall, you know that?
Look, Caleb, I know you view Meg as some sort of innocent victim, but let me assure you, she used me to get exactly what she wanted, just as Julie did.
Julie never used you for anything, Tonio.
You really don't know your wife at all, do you?
Look, I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, but Julie and I don't have any secrets between us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, good. Then you know that she and I were lovers until about a week before you eloped with her.
So I'm going back home with Hal and try to pick up the pieces of our lives. Under the circumstances, I think it's best if we don't get in touch with each other for a while. But please know my thoughts are with you, and I'll always be grateful for this precious time we had together. All my love, always, Barbara.
All right, I ordered a car to take us back into Edinburgh. We'll stay at my hotel tonight. We'll get the first flight out in the morning.
Are you sure?
Where's your wedding ring?
It's in my purse.
Where'd you get it? Now, there is one thing that's changed since the last time I put this ring on your finger. I love you even more. Paul. Paul, I was supposed to call him. I've got to get back to him. He's probably wondering why he hasn't heard from me. Yes, put me through. Hi, Paul, it's Hal. I think I've got some good news for you. I found your mother and we're on our way home.
Hi, Casey. Hey, I'm missing you. Just wanted to spend some time. There were so many people here earlier. I think some of them understood why we did it. Some of them didn't. It's a pretty tough position you left me in, pal. But that's okay. I'm tough. I can deal with it. You know, you were right. Your mother doesn't understand. And neither does mine. And neither does Tom. But we do. And that's really all that matters, right? Oh, I've got some great news for you, Peretti. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna have that little bambine. You know, it's just... Tom and I have wanted this child. We've prayed for this child for so long. It's kind of as if it's a sign, you know, from God, that he understands. And hopefully in time, others will too.
You and I pray to a very different God, Margot. Because the God I believe in would never allow someone to take another person's life and then reward them for it.